the crypto markets are still coupled in many cases with TradFi, with traditional finance. So talk to me about what you're seeing in traditional markets right now. What are some short-term conclusions that that maybe you could draw from that regarding the overall crypto space?
Okay, 3 things. 1, commodities are on the move.
Okay.
Right? U.S. is going to fill the strategic petroleum reserve during driving season. More genius. Okay. There's also a drought, I think, in the Midwest, and wheat and grains are moving, and the case for gold and silver is obvious. Okay. The second thing is commodities up means dollar down. 36% of the American public approves of Jerome Powell. It's very rare that the public even knows who the Fed chairman is.
That's a good point.
And then last night you had, our bond market starts falling apart, right? Financial Times, Congressional Budget Office is saying we're defaulting by mid-June. So, Legacy does what Legacy always does. It pretends the problem's not there until it is. So if you have a loss of credibility, that could result in higher long-term interest rates. Kramer came out today and said we're about to enter an economic age of wonder, right? And I want to hide under the desk. So that's the Legacy market update.
Yeah, over the weekend, Danger Close Alpha had our event. We had the 3-day prepper boot camp, which, side note, went really well. If you're not involved with Danger Close Alpha, check us out, dangerclosealpha.com. We had a great time, and I was talking to a lot of people in the prepper space. And obviously, I'm at a prepper, a prepper convention, and people kept asking. They were saying, what's going on with traditional markets and how that, combines with crypto. As I was teaching about crypto, traditional markets kept coming up because that's what people are more familiar with. So because they are, and my answer candidly was like, hey, you need to pay attention to traditional markets if you're paying attention to crypto, because right now they are still what we call coupled. They are kind of towing the line, if you will. So Bill, I will say, I'm kind of nervous right now. I gotta be honest. I shouldn't say nervous, because I look at some of these big drops as an opportunity. However, I think that opportunity that we have coming, I'm kind of concerned might be a little bit too large, might be a huge opportunity. Any thoughts on that, Bill?
Well, I mean, you've got a head and shoulders top. I mean, this is all over Twitter. You've got it in Bitcoin and ETH. Obviously these things, what Magic always says, you got to go level to level and see how it plays out. But look, if you get a sharp rise in interest rates and you could get Bitcoin at 22, you could get ETH at 1400. Okay. I'm just telling people that, I know you always talk about this, but there's got to be a May, June dollar cost average strategy. I think July's a positive month. And I think you got to come out of this year long crypto, because Legacy comes unglued.
Yeah.
The only question in crypto is where do you buy
it? Which is why we talk about the boring strategy that seems to work well over time of dollar cost averaging. A lot of people, we're going to talk about this a little bit here soon, but a lot of people have been playing the gambling game, stepping up to the meme coin table, including myself. And, is that the strategy? I don't think so. I think that getting into assets like Bitcoin, like Ethereum, and continuing to dollar cost average is probably going to be a very good strategy long term. At least it has so far.